Yeah.
All right, Nate, what do you got for us this week?
Forward for last week and part of this week, some people beat me to this, but I think Best of Bites was one of the first people that took the picture of it. Trisha Stewart got one. Samantha, I think her name's Samantha Brightner, got one too. Kroger Marketplace, if you've been out on Patriot Parkway, the sign is up. It is very big. It's very blue. And it's also called Patriot Center at Cox Farm. I had not really seen that in too many announcements about the thing, but that's what it's going to be called. The sign already has some of what's going to have. If you tell, there's the green pricing. It's currently so $0. We're not getting gas for free, but it does mean that it does have diesel. People have asked. You'll see the green sign by the fuel center. You'll see the green sign on the welcome sign, I guess you want to call it, road sign, but they do definitely have diesel. They will have wine and spirits. I have been told the wine and spirits at Town Drive will close to allow this Kroger to have a license because they weren't able to get both, so they had to move one. But I also was thinking that's going to help the other Kroger expand, so I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Plus, you saw the one at Dolphin Drive. I have been told that the wine and spirits at Town Drive will close, and then so they can have theirs. Definitely has a Starbucks is inside, not separately. Little clinic, pharmacy, and Kroger pickup. Somebody asked if they were going to have a banking branch. I had not seen one yet. I have not seen any announcements about that. But I haven't been to too many. I mean, Phil, I'm sure in Louisville you go to the Kroger Marketplaces. Do they have banking branches at those?
I don't know. I know I guess I've never paid attention, to be honest.
But I haven't been in one in such a long time because I don't really need to go up there, so I can't remember. Also, they are doing an in-person hiring event next Saturday, so the 30th, not Memorial Saturday, from 10 to 6 at Dolphin Drive. But it will be hiring for Kroger 3, Kroger Supermarket, Kroger Marketplace, Patriot Drive, whatever you want to call it. There will be a hiring date for that. Sticking with grocery, because why not? I have been told by a little birdie who I trust that although while it still says November on Columbia Properties, Publix will actually be opening on Thursday, September 17th. Again, this is coming from a source who explained why it was happening, and I definitely believe them for that. And I mean, I think based on September looks fine to me. I mean, I've been out there, go by it last night. I think September looks plausible. I mean, I think it looks possible, but November seems like an awfully long time away, but I think they could be open by September. Reminder, Kroger is July 9th, and then this will be Thursday, September 7th. Again, not official. They have not announced it. It's just what my sources are telling me. Buford Lane. If you don't know where Buford Lane is, turn at TSC, Offering Road. It's behind there. You can also get to it from Woodland. It's sometimes where I get to it. You have that new building. Neil Atcher's out there. On the far right side is ANU, A-N-U. A New Face, Mind, and Body. They will be opening next week, so Tuesday, May 26th. They call themselves where Integrative Medicine meets aesthetics. It's in the right corner. They do have a Facebook page that you can find, and they're on the right side of that. So you got Neil Atcher in the middle, them on the right. On the left side, which I've been asked about, that's one of our 5 or 6 coffee places coming. Sweet Spot Donuts and Coffee. They are still in build-out mode, unfortunately. They're still waiting on full build-out. They said a few months out, concrete is poured, but waiting on walls, kitchen installs. Brett, as someone who's been in the restaurant a few months out from a build-out, does that seem... No, that's what they told me, so it seems logical to me.
Once they get the baseline done, the build done, then they have to bring in the equipment. Then everything you have to have your inspections, and then you got your training. So I mean, if you can do that in 2 months' time, you're really good. But a lot of places too, they'll have all their equipment and everything ready to go in. So that as the build out's finished, you put all those things come together.
And we were talking about you off camera. Speaking with barbecue, Bluegrass Meats. They are moving from their spot near St. John Corner, Firestone, Roses. They're over in that spot. They're that green or that gray and blue building. They are moving downtown to the old former Dairy Queen where D's Butts used to be. Not D's Butts, but the ABC Food Gulf Coast Connection. ABC Food Gulf Coast Connection took over where a barbecue restaurant used to be, and now a barbecue restaurant's going to where ABC Food used to be. So it's basically a trade. It will be a lot bigger. Connected with Tommy Barney. He said a grease trap is now installed, which is huge, as they would know downtown. They had to replace the sewer line, which it's an old building. I'm not shocked. But they said that should be completed in the next few days, and their target opening is the second week of June, so about I'd say 3 weeks, we're going to have barbecue downtown, which is currently something they don't, but not offer downtown. That's all I've got for now, but I do have a couple things probably next week.
Awesome. Well, Nate, the Patriot Center at Cox Farms, the name is locked in, and we now know the anchor lineups. We've got Kroger Marketplace, wine and spirits. We've got a Starbucks, a little clinic, of course, a pharmacy, Kroger pickup in a fuel center with diesel. From the real estate side, what does an anchor like that do to the other lots around Ring Road and Patriot Parkway? And is there a second wave development coming behind it that you know of?
I definitely think so, because none of the outlots have been named. I mean, we keep on hearing the rumor about Raising Cane's. I would bet dollars to donuts some restaurant chain moves out there. I think we'd be shocked if they have at least 4 outlot openings. I think it's 6. I think it's 4 on Patriot side and 2 on the Ring Road side. That if and they have, you can tell by they have the open spots on the sign, so they're banking on somebody's coming. I do not have any intel yet. I have not seen anything. I mean, there is Planning Commission, I think, is supposed to be meeting next week. So Friday, there may be a release there, but I have seen nothing. At least with Publix, we know that the Human Bean is one of the 4. We also know that one of the 4 is already taken by somebody. So they have 2 openings that may be still for release. One's already been spoken for. Plus, we know the Human Bean's the coffee one. I'm thinking everything from a restaurant, either fast food or sit down, could be something else that we already have. I mean, or it could be somebody brand new coming. But I would think definitely more stuff's on the way. Plus, there's so much land built opening to the side. Looks like there's stuff on the back side. So nothing else has been announced for that. But I would think there's a lot more on the way. I mean, and we saw it with when Walmart. For us, had been here for a while with the gray hair. When Walmart showed up, it was bam, 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 2, 3, 4 right in a row.
Yeah.
I think it's an excellent.
Raising Cane would be delicious.
I'm sure people would want the Raising Cane's. I bet it wouldn't shock me if Chipotle moved out there. I mean, I'm not saying this is happening, but I would say that would be like a logical decision. We were like, yeah, that makes sense. People mentioned Chipotle, people mentioned Raising Cane's, and various burger places from Whataburger. Cookout's a popular name that keeps on getting mentioned. Mm-hmm. But I could also see, again, you've got maybe another Arby's, because we really don't have an Arby's over on that side of town at all. There's not a KFC on that side of town at all. So it wouldn't shock me if somebody else decides, hey, we're just going to expand what we already have here, too. So,
what about the Publix thing, Nate? I know, like, in the past, when we announce things, we try to be pretty clear, especially with our editorial policy, about announcing this is not, like, confirmed, this is just what we've heard. So how's the way you want that framed on air? Sources are saying it, no public confirmation.
Right. Sources are saying it because they're.
When do you know when they might make it official, or we just want to make sure everybody knows we don't. This isn't official. We're just saying we've heard that it probably opens.
Correct. But I don't know when they'll make it official, because that website has said so many times. And they kept on changing it every time even when they announced that Firehouse and Killins was coming. We know Firehouse is coming. They've said it. We know Killins is coming. They've said it. And then they took it off their webpage. So I'm not sure if we're going to get an official announcement, unless it's going to come from Publix itself and not the developer. Okay. But obviously we haven't seen a Publix sign up yet. But Kroger's went up pretty quick. Like once Kroger started putting up signs, all that stuff went up pretty. So I don't think that's a long process, I wouldn't think. But this is just coming from somebody who would be dealing with them. Is that they know that this is the day, because this is the day that they have an eat.
Scott had sent me a message. He dropped off. He had something he had to do that he forgot about, but he said he was wondering about, how's it say, ANU Face Mind Body opening? A new Mind Body opening next weekend on Buford Lane, and Sweet Spots Donuts still a few months out next door. For folks who don't drive Buford Lane regularly, what's the corridor turning into, and what other businesses are over there?
There are apartments I know of, apartments or condos that are over in that area. I never really considered it, once you got past TSC, to be a business or commercial area. I considered it residential. So outside of that, and right behind TSC, I don't know of any other businesses. Unless there's like a medical doctor's office or something like that. But as far as actual restaurants, shopping, whatever, none that I know of.
Well, awesome. Well, lots of growth happening in Hardin County.
Yeah, Nate's Business Buzz.
Buzz. Yeah. I love your jingle. Thank you, Nate. I just wanted to say thank you. your ability to keep up with what's happening. Like anytime I have, like, if I know a listing that's going to be coming commercially, I'm like, I need to call Nate and see what's going on that side of town, right? To help understand its value and the impact. So we appreciate the time you invest to keep us in the know. So, all right, guys, we're going to backtrack a little bit. I know Nate and John are probably dropping off here. Make sure you go and vote. That's what John's trying to tell you.